Okay, my good friends, we're just going to start right at the beginning of all of this here. I've been getting some downloads from Higher South, from listening to the Twin Flame community of how we are not to be in union yet, but we are. I get messages that we're waiting for dark to make its move, but let's go. They've made their move from the beginning of time. They've made their move from the beginning of time, and they still continuously make their move. In recent events, let's say in our timeline, which is now, we have seen. So let's not even talk about the COVID attack that is on the masses. Let's talk about the attacks that have happened to separate us as a human race. That's a low frequency. And that's been going on for years. It has caused more generational blocks than anything. So if we're here to break those generational blocks, the first key is recognizing that dark has had his hand for years while we sit by as light and wait for their next move. They continuously make their next move. They have a lot of Dracolians out there and reptilian soul groups that are doing what they can to lower the frequency of us as individuals. And without getting into detail, they have separated us as humans in the physical for centuries, not just now. So this is one of their attacks that some may not understand it, but some understand it even more than others. I went to and I was listening in on some Twins Talk, which they are phenomenal, right? When they get together, they have so much understanding of this twin flame journey. But what I also noticed was the mixture of physical people in that group. The ones that are facing supernatural situations. I myself have had it because I've had visits from the spirit world and things like that. And these are people that are sane. And those spirits that are visiting are light. And they are trying to guide us. They're coming on very strong now because they want us to wake up. We could still talk to people that are still asleep. They're still innocent, right? But then you get those others that are waking up because they're getting the phenomenal situations that's happening to them, the spiritual situations that's happening to them that they can't explain. They didn't grow up with these things. So they know that there's something triggering them to the truth and to walk in a different direction from what we've walked in a long time ago. If you're listening to that, that means that you have a little understanding of what I'm talking about. Not everybody's going to understand that spiritual nudge, that spiritual wake up, because some of us have to be blinded. And we as light workers and twin flames have to open our eyes to the truth. And when listen to me, when I'm talking about the separation that has happened, they separate us from those that had the COVID shot, those that haven't had this COVID shot. So there's a divide right there. But things have been happening before that where there's been separation, which is still going on. Okay? So are we going to ignore those, or are we going to face the truth and be honest with the separation that we as light workers have to realize that we're strong as one. twin flames are to be together because that's where we're able to knock out all this dark and negative energy that is floating through everywhere. It's hit the world now. It's the COVID is to wake you up. Some are not still waking up. Okay, cool. But those that are twin flames, okay, those that are twin flames need to be on the alert because we're sitting by and we're saying, okay, our twins are in karmic situations. Our twins are not supposed to be with us because, we have to respect it. No. We have had generations of blockages, generations of triggered things that have triggered down to now that we need to be alerted to. We've had our children we have to watch our children go through these trials and tribulations that we went through because nobody was able to stand up at that time because they didn't know much about light workers and twin flames. But we know about it now. So we put everything aside and we focus on what the Spirit is telling us. They're trying to guide us. And we do that as one. If we're still on to listening that we as light workers need to respect that the twin is in this situation. No, now is the time as the twin that is spiritually awoke needs to get it together and combat that with unconditional love by getting them out of it. Because my twin tells me all the time, telepathically, to help him out. So what am I going to do? Sit here and I don't know what to do, babes. This is not the right time. No, this is the time. That's why they're saying it. That's why they're asking. If you telepathically are able to speak to your twin and they are telling you they need out and you're sitting there like this is not the right time. Not yet. No, this is the time. So get into groove with your higher self that's going to guide you. They're not going to play because the other half is shown their hand. Okay? They've made their move. We're sitting, what are we waiting for? For more death? We're light workers. We are here to bring life. And we could do that. I've heard things from, you can heal people at a distance. You have to be there. No, not a twin flame. We're able to do that. I've seen people come into my community, which I have, which is a financial community, and try to shut it down. Yet others are doing it. So, and then they try to come and take my ideas for themselves. What is that? That's Dark's move. Disrespecting my name, which is cool because it doesn't bother me. I know what to do. And I've seen the results. So what we need to do as twins is stand up now and get our twin in union. We can't sit by, babes, and wait. What are we waiting for? We've seen it. We've seen generations of things happening over and over. This COVID has proved not that it doesn't go by, it just goes by whoever's frequency is low, right? How do you raise people's frequencies? Because COVID doesn't care who you are, right? So we need to get into this mindset, twins. And I'm talking to the twins, okay? We need to get into the mindset that we have to help heal the masses. Help get those high-level soulmates together. Number one, help get yourself into union with your twin. That's unconditional love right there. Because you're thinking, if you help your twin to get in union with you, you're helping to raise the frequency of the masses. Because twins together are very powerful. And I could vouch for that because when I'm doing my healing, okay, I have to be in the presence of my twin whose energy level's high, just knowing that he's going to come to see me, right? And we don't get physical. All we need is to be in each other's presence, and our frequency level is high. And that enhances my healing ability for those that are at a distance, for those that are close by. Just recently, I was at work and the girl was saying, and I don't go out and share who I am or what I do. Okay, I know who I am. Okay, I know my purpose. So she was saying that she was feeling sick, right? I don't have to go to her and tell her, let me help you out. I just stood next to her and I absorbed her energy to take that sickness from her. I didn't say anything to her or to anybody else. Nobody knows what I do. So the next day she was feeling better. Okay? She felt the COVID coming on, right? But I absorbed it and I flushed it out of me. So what I'm trying to tell you is, imagine that the other side of light is dark, right? So imagine what dark is continuously getting away with, continuously, because they have put in our minds that we are not to be together. So we believe that. So the more we believe that, and I'm getting older, right? The more we believe that, the more dark is able to continue to do what they have to. So light, us light workers, are sitting around waiting for what move? Because we got a lot of generational curses to break. How do we break that? We break that with our awareness of who we are, and we bring our twins in union. We do that by like it's sweet when you want to love them from a distance, or you want to love them unconditionally while they're suffering. Because you're waiting for the right time. The time is now. That's why the spirit world is showing up more in our lives. Wake up. That's what they're telling us. Wake up. Just the other day I was on the phone talking to somebody, and the presence of a spirit, which was a positive light spirit, was all over me. So over me that it was thick, where I could touch it but not feel it, where I could see it but not see it with my physical eyes. And it was there. It stayed there for 5 minutes while I'm talking to this other person and trying to see if she had it, because it was that thick. It calmed me right down. So what I'm saying is, they're not coming to give us these events or these supernatural pushes and nudges for us to just be waiting. Go and protect your twin and help them to get on board, because we need them. This is the time. It's the time. We keep hearing it's not the time, because that's dark giving doubt. Let's not have that doubt. Let's do what we need to do and get our twins in union, get help to heal the masses, help to bring the higher level soulmates together. Let's help people to raise the frequency from 3D to 5D to get that understanding. Those that are ready to be awoken. And we have that ability. When we're with them, we could send them light. Whether they, like how I absorbed the girl's negative that was coming to her, I sent her light. Just by standing next to her. That's what we have to do. We have to send people light. People are depressed, send them light. We could do that now. But our twins are asking to come and be with us so that they know that together we'll be stronger to help the masses. Not in separation. They are trying to understand this 3D world that's shifting them because they also are getting a lot of nudges from 5D and spirituals. They're too embarrassed to discuss it because people would think they're losing their mind. You're not losing your mind. That world is more real than what we see. So it's time, twins, to shift that gear. Okay, shift it. Start sending light to those that are feeling down. Start sending light to your twin and reach out to your twin. Stop being nervous about it. Seriously, stop being nervous about it. Stop thinking that that's unconditional love. Unconditional love means you're going to go and help them like your children. Are you going to love them while you see them suffering? Will you? Because I surely don't. I had to stand up to some officers that were trying to pull my children down. And that's before I even knew about this twin thing. And I refused to let them go down. And they didn't. One may have gotten hit more than the other, but still, he's here to tell the story. And his newborn child, he's an Andingo, okay? So if you understand that, his soul has not been here before, but is very advanced, too advanced for me sometimes. But I see it. He's also been slapped with a lot of supernatural things. He's so aware of that world that it amazes me. He's also on the physical side. He's also on the 3D level too. But he's smart. He understands so much. So what I'm saying is, trust me. Trust your higher self. And get into gear. Get into gear with unconditional love. Fight for what is yours, because that twin is you. Would you put your feet in their shoes? Would you want to be stuck in that world? Or would you want your twin to come and get you? Your purpose is very high. Your purpose is high. Let's recognize it. And let's move into what needs to be done. No more playing around and trying to be sweet. It's time your twin is you. Go get it. Get you where you need to be. Raise your frequency to be the light worker, twin flame you're supposed to be. That's it for now. And guess what? Much love always. Peace out. Thanks for watching Twin Flame 1111. And I would like to hear from you on how your journey is shaping out. So please, if you can, leave a comment below and let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always great to know. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with others. Also, if you haven't subscribed and would like to hear more on the love of us all and our journey, hit the subscribe button below and the bell. Much love always.